Λοιπόν, έχουμε τους Algiers στην άλλη άκρη της γραμμής. Hello, Matt.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Channel 1. It's wonderful to have you here. So, are you ready for Athens? How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great. We're very excited to be coming back to Athens. We had a really great time last time we performed there. The audience was great, and we took the opportunity to explore the city afterwards as well. I think it was also a Friday or a Saturday night, so it was very lively.
Your second time here. Did you expect such a good reaction, really, from the audience here in Athens?
Normally we don't have too many expectations about anywhere. We go we don't try and entertain ideas of what the audience could possibly be like, because it's kind of unfair to kind of have judgments in advance of our performance. But we definitely didn't expect everyone to be as excited as they were when we performed in Athens. So it was a really wonderful experience for us.
Amazing chemistry. What kind of concerts do you like more, really? Smaller ones in clubs, or those larger festivals in the open?
Well, I think you can't really argue against the warmth and the intimacy you feel when you play in a smaller room. It's much easier to make a connection with the audience, and it feels like there's more of a dialogue occurring. The bigger festivals, the bigger shows are kind of, they're slightly more difficult, in my opinion, because you have to bring a slightly different energy. Like, you have to be a bit more maybe measured in your approach, because kind of thrashing away like in a punk club doesn't always transmit so well on a larger stage. And moreover, you have to kind of find your own energy and momentum when you're a performer in those situations, because it's kind of harder to make a connection with the audience. It can be quite overwhelming sometimes seeing that many people and they're not as close to you. But, those are the gigs that pay the bills, so I don't mind.
All right, that's the spirit. Do you feel as a political band after all, really, Matt?
Do we feel like a political band?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, definitely we try not to ignore the different situations in the world as we see them. We're very invested in history and conflict and oppression, and how to understand that, and how to kind of create a space where people can have a sensible conversation about all of these things, really. We feel like everything is political. Insofar as every decision we make is influenced by events that are happening around us. So if that means we're a political band, then that's fine.
And what about the current political situation back in the States? Your opinion about
it? It's become very. I think everyone is kind of fatigued by it at this point, and luckily there are some really great people, out in the field who are doing really good work, good activist work, and really kind of drawing attention to. The important issues of the day, and making sure that the current administration doesn't get away with, some of the things that they're threatening to do. But I think at this point also for everyone's kind of mental health and well-being, it's kind of important to kind of balance that with time away from just poring over every single thing that happens in the news. I think the 24-hour news cycle often dictates that we don't have time to pause and think about our own opinions on various subjects and events, and it can be quite draining on your mental health sometimes.
Are you working for a new album? I'm talking about new material, new songs.
Yes. We hope to record a new record in April, and we have already begun including new songs that we've written into our live set. So anyone who's coming along to perform in Athens will definitely hit, they'll see us play at least 2 new songs, maybe 3, if things go well.
All right, and what about your influences as a band, as musicians in general?
Well, you know, we have a very wide range of influences. We all have very different tastes in music, and you know, fortunately, we were able to really communicate what it is we like about our various influences, and how to kind of, you know, use those to create a sound that is bigger than us, and greater than the sum of its parts. But you know, there's so much stuff in there. Electronic music, you know, Depeche Mode. You know, we were lucky enough to tour with them.
I know.
Kind of noisier, sort of, noisier stuff. You know, like Angsters and Neubauten, and there's soul music in there. You know, gospel influence, of course, and you know, straight out like heavy rock. You know, there's a band called Uniform that we're all fans of, and actually the guitarist in that band is going to be helping produce our new record. His name is Ben Greenberg.
Any vivid memory from the tour with Depeche Mode? You know.
I think our overarching memory, or like kind of takeaway from that whole experience, was just how generous the band were towards us, and it's very rare actually that someone in their position
I know, yeah.
takes their time to actually look after the support band, and we were made to feel really included in everything from day one. You know, we were assigned several people from their crew who were looking after us, and they were just very generous, and they took what was a very, you know, intimidating for us, a very intimidating prospect of playing in football stadiums all around Europe, and actually made it a lot more, made it a lot less complex than it felt it would be initially. You know, so everyone knew we all knew our roles, and knew exactly what we had to do to make sure the show went, you know, in accordance with the schedule, and you know, we were allowed to eat the catering and all that stuff. And we did meet the band. You know, they invited us to a couple of the, you know, they normally have a few drinks at a party afterwards, and they invited us to spend time with them. And you know, they were very generous with their time, and it's very rare in this day and age, I think, and especially a band as big as that. So we were very grateful and just really blown away by that whole experience.
Great, really great, and very rare, as you said. All right. Matt, thank you very much for your time. See you in Athens soon. Okay?
Yes, can't wait. We'll see you on Saturday.
All right. Bye-bye. Take care.
Okay, take care. Bye.